Hello, this is Purge. I'm bringing you guys to the last game. This is the conclusion for today's games. Virtus.Pro versus Mouz. They are tied up 1-1. And I'm here with WhatIsHip.
Hey guys, how's it going?
That game was ridiculous.
That was one of the most unbelievable games I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, there have been some crazy games. Every single actually epic game has been Shadow Fiend. Actually, the last one was MTW versus Virtus.Pro. Actually, that's the second time they've drafted Shadow Fiend and used it very effectively. That's
yeah, Virtus does. They do a really nice job, and I have to say, I don't know how this whole little roster switch changed with Scandal and Blow Your Brain, but they're both playing so well with this team.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of chat in the lobby, and they asked Scandal if he left Empire. He's like, nope. I was like, is this legal?
Yeah, I think that since they're playing the quals, if they win, that he has to be the one that goes. That's how I've heard the rules, at least. So we'll have to see, but they're playing really well. Hopefully this game is equally as exciting. Perhaps not quite as long, but
well, I know a few people that are probably gonna lose their voice, so I don't know. Maybe it's best if this one's toned down a little bit, perhaps. That would be good. So Death Prophet and actually a Lich ban first round. Surprised about that one. I think Mouz is trying to let some tier 1 heroes through. That's what they're aiming to do.
Yep, last game they banned out Lich first pick as well.
Did they?
Yep.
I do not remember that. Yeah, Nature's Prophet, Leshrac, Invoker. Anyone else am I missing? Windrunner has been pretty popular early picks today for drafting, so I think that's pretty expected.
Yeah, that might have been game 1 with Mouse banning out Lich, but it was one of the last 2 games they banned him out.
Lycan, that's who I forgot.
Lycanthrope.
Lycan. Lycanthrope, Nature's Prophet, so is it. First pick Invoker, Darkseer. Do they want Darkseer or Invoker? Mouz obviously likes the Darkseer. Virtus.Pro got some pretty fast BKBs up last game, which really made Darkseer be less of an impact. But man, there was that one team fight at the bot racks on the Radiant side. He vacuumed into the wall twice. That was crazy.
That was unbelievable. Darkseer is such a powerful hero. I'm really happy to see him popping back around. A couple weeks ago, right after he got that small nerf, people were like, oh, he's not good anymore. Nope. No. Darkseer is still an unbelievable force to be reckoned with.
He was still really tanky. I mean, Shadow Fiend just wailing on him. I don't know if he got like Shivas or anything, but I mean, he was still pretty tanky late game. A lot of HP. I think he had a Hood and Blink Dagger and maybe a Vanguard. I can't remember exactly. Something like that. Still waiting on this first pick, by the way. They're down to 19 seconds here, and it's going to be a Leshrac. So they go for the Leshrac first pick. It's going to allow Mouz to probably grab a Darkseer Invoker. Yep, there it is. So Darkseer Invoker, Vacuum, Wall, and that Deafening Blast.
Yeah.
And other things.
Deafening Blast, Meteor, take your pick.
I'm not sure which it'll be, though. Like we said, we don't know. Wex Quas been seeing some revitalization last few days. We saw 2 of them.
I know. I've been so happy. So happy.
But Exort, the last week, guys, Exort Invoker was like the only thing we ever saw at all. So.
10 seconds.
Enigma next, and a Lone Druid, so a lot of pushing heroes out of Virtus.Pro. God, they love Enigma. They pick him every single game. But, I mean, if you get the Black Holes off, that's dead heroes, usually. If you've got the DPS still alive, that's the important part.
Yeah, you can't. But, like, if Lone Druid is still kicking around while you get a Black Hole off, then you're going to kill some heroes.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. And Entangle very good against Darkseer as well. Doesn't matter if you're Surged, man. You stop moving for 3 seconds, and that's pretty much all Surge duration early game. So it's going to be very powerful. But currently their lanes are sitting okay. Not the most reliable heroes. Enigma obviously a strong jungler, but he can be disrupted. Mouz has a safe bot lane solo. Probably will put Invoker mid. And they're looking for a possible semi-carry, hard carry. Maybe they'll just go for... maybe just a semi-carry. I don't know.
Yeah, so far I think semi-carry right now would probably fit into their lineup pretty nicely. I wouldn't rush to pick any hard carries before you kind of see what Virtus.Pro has lining up in their lineup. So we'll see.
Yeah, and they have the last pick coming through in the first round. Disable Crystal Maiden, maybe, perhaps. I think they're a little bit worried about probably the Enigma right now. I think they're maybe thinking about a Rexar would be really nice, but the problem is that they already have a Darkseer, so I don't expect to see those heroes match up. And Beastmaster would be excellent against all of Virtus.Pro's heroes. Anybody out of position, disabled for 3 to 4 seconds, depending on his level.
Yeah, I think that it's kind of bizarre. It would be a little bizarre if they did have Beastmaster while carrying Darkseer, because they, in the beginning of the game, they definitely occupy like a similar lane, a similar role. But I'll be interested to see what they pick. Vengeful Spirit, so they're going to go with something to deal with that Enigma ultimate, even with a black hole, but not opting for the Beastmaster. I think the Vengeful Spirit's a nice pickup right now to complement what they already have and what they need to get moving forward.
Yeah, that's like their agreement. You know, they couldn't pick up a Beastmaster because they already had that Darkseer, so they have to get something that counters Enigma at least, and it's going to be Swap. And 1437, excellent support player, is most likely not going to get caught in black holes. Going to be totally waiting for those Enigma black holes. So maybe we'll just see. I mean, NS can't even really get a Black King bar. He's pretty much going to have to. I assume he's going to play the Enigma, but may not be the case. Black King bar is not going to save him. Swap goes right through it. So Blink Dagger is probably going to be a good option for him. But he actually went the entire last game without a Blink. Very surprising, but
yeah,
works out.
Yeah, I saw one of the last fights near the end. I think it was the second to last fight in the last game. He didn't get a black hole down. It was off cooldown the whole time, and he was like walking around looking for it, but never quite got it because he didn't really have a good way to get in position. So I'll be interested to see A, who plays it, if it's the same, or B, if he does indeed end up going for a Blink Dagger, because I think the mobility to initiate, because now they have to worry about the Vengeful Spirit, right? So if he can blink in and make sure he can catch the Vengeful Spirit, then it's going to make their lives a lot easier. So I'll be interested to see where he goes. I mean, without that, he's never really going to get in position to be able to catch Vengeful Spirit. I mean, they have Vacuum, they have Invoker. If he does go Wex, they're going to have the Tornadoes, the stun from the Vengeful Spirit, things like that. I think a Blink Dagger would probably serve him pretty well.
Yeah, it would be pretty nice. Yeah, as long as he catches those core... I don't know, it's hard to say. He almost has to get a BKB, though. I mean, if there's an Invoker in the game, once you get cold snapped, if you're cold snapped and out of position, you just die. Seriously. It does so much damage.
It's awful.
You almost have to BKB. Like, Tornado, Deafening Blast, all that stuff. It's going to disable him. So
yeah, Cold Snap is unbelievably good.
He's very unlikely to get everybody in the black hole, so I feel like he's going to have to go for it. And they are going to ban out a Clinks, a hero that has been used by Mouz a lot recently, and finally a Night Stalker ban. So Virtus.Pro gets a pickup here. I think could Sand King, they could Shadow Demon, couple up with that Leshrac. Not a combo that I've seen Virtus.Pro do very often. Mouz is a little bit more likely to go for that combo, but they've got the Leshrac, so they get to make the shots here.
Yeah, I would be happy with a Shadow Demon pick. I think he's really, really powerful for positioning, and especially they can line him up with Leshrac, things like that. But they're going to opt for a Queen of Pain.
I haven't seen them use this hero yet, but a lot of Magic Burst. He's pretty good. It's a pretty good hero to use against a Invoker. Who was that outlaned Queen of Pain? That was Enigma, just destroying Queen of Pain in the last game, or 2 games ago, I can't remember now. But Queen of Pain definitely has options. Dagger Harass, especially if he goes for Exort Invoker, he's not going to have any Quas regen. I expect to see, I don't know, probably Bambo play the Invoker, I'm guessing. Him or Black.
I would guess.
So one of those 2 guys. But I assume it's going to be Bambo since 1437 will be playing Darkseer again. This is 3rd Darkseer game in a row, actually, I think. It's got to be getting bored at some point.
Yeah, you got to be a little. I mean, I guess at this point stakes are so high there.
Yeah, it's like
quite excited.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, I guess I want to win. That's a little bit more important than worrying about other things. So,
and the winner of this game going to go up and face next KZ, who have been on a war stomp lately.
Yeah, no kidding. Who expected them to 2-0 2 teams in a row?
Yeah,
that's pretty amazing. Especially Quantic. Quantic is not a pushover team at all. So.
Next KZ is a little weird because sometimes they'll play and it'll be like, what are they doing? Like, they kind of look like they have no idea what's going on. But other times they'll play like the last 2 games they played and just unbelievable. It just stomp. And we see Dazzle pick up.
Not expecting that one. I love his portrait. It looks really good.
Yeah, that's a new rework. Looks awesome.
Looks really good for sure. Yeah, next KZ definitely has some hit or miss moments. I'm going to blame it on Kazakhstan internet. We'll just say times to do bad. They're at a LAN center, and it's like super mega delay. I don't know. But they showed such good coordination earlier today. Mantis impressed the hell out of me with his anti-mage farm.
Yep.
And
At like
yeah,
almost 700 GPM or something.
yeah, it was like 770 actually. It's almost 800.
Big throws.
It was so good. Yeah, Dazzle is the last pick of Virtus.Pro, and a hero that I was going to comment earlier. I was like, I haven't seen a Mirana in the last couple days. Just hasn't been super effective, but I think we're going to see Black play Priestess of the Moon now, and he is such a good player. I expect to see some awesome arrows, but the hero to point out is that Dazzle, a hero that never sees play. Well, not never, but is a very uncommon pickup is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, uncommon for sure.
Alright, so keep in mind, guys, 1 goes on and plays next KZ. I believe that's the semifinals of the International West Qualifier.
Yeah, it's the upper bracket finals.
Yep,
So.
the upper, yeah, you're correct. The upper
Confusing.
bracket semifinals. Yeah, semifinals is not descriptive enough. We have to throw another word on top of the upper bracket, or another term that is. Alright, so for Virtus.Pro, Santa's going to be going towards the top lane, playing Enigma. We have Scandal on the Queen of Pain, and Kuroki playing Lone Druid, actually, with Blow Your Brains playing Leshrac, and finally NS playing Dazzle.
And for the Mouz lineup, we're going to have 1437 in the top lane with the Invoker. In the middle, we're going to have Sing actually playing on the Invoker. And Black going to be playing the Priest of the Moon Mirana. Come With Me going to be on the Vengeful Spirit. And Sexy Bamboo is going to be on that Earthshaker.
Yep, and that is, yeah, it's 1437 playing Darkseer.
Oh, sorry, did I say he's playing Mirana?
You said Invoker twice.
Invoker. Oh.
You can only have one Invoker in every game. Oh, they do
Only
spot the
one.
ward. No sentry. Man, this is like mega ping is going on here. Bombs landing all over the place. So Bear is scouting things out. He's going to pull the wave past. And Darkseer actually against a Bear is probably a little bit troublesome. He's going to have to be careful, but Iron Shell is not bad. He can actually put a lot of damage output on the Bear at least. Use that advantage. And I think if aggressive trialing, yeah, aggressive trialing here. Definitely one of the strengths of Mirana is that she can be a ranged hero, attack from range. Chain stun with arrows is really scary, but it's NS playing a Dazzle with a Leshrac, so that means that they're going to be pretty survivable here, but such a weird dual lane to see. Neither hero is melee, so Shadow Wave isn't going to be used very offensively, but they will have good survivability because of the Grave and the heal. So if they can stay alive against this Trilan and not die too many times, or more importantly, if the Leshrac's the one to take the damage, and NS can support him with Grave and heals, that's going to be a huge boon to Virtus.Pro this game. Oh,
Yeah,
that was a
and
really good play from NS right there. He just juggled the range creep. Didn't quite work out enough, as the range creep is going to get picked off, but he tried to juggle the range creep so that it didn't die first. That was a really good play.
And I'll be interested to see how we see NS. Uh-oh.
Oh man, he does have a Grave though. He's going to be able to use this. Here comes the Grave. It's going to give him 5 seconds here, but the range damage is coming through. Black is chasing it. No heal, and he is going to go down. Pops a salve, but first blood happens, and he was way too far forward there. Didn't realize that Sexy Bamboo as well as Come With Me were sitting in the jungle there, and the first split happens, and this tri-lane is working out.
Yeah, already it's already paid off. Sexy Bamboo going right back to where he was before, behind that jungle. Oh my God, he almost caught out NS again. But they chain with the arrow stun too, and now NS is gonna be actually safe. They're not gonna follow it up. They don't really have a good way to get back there. They don't want to overextend and take hits from the tower.
Yeah,
but man, that's a good warning, man. Be careful.
That was really close. If the Fissure would have been on the other side, dead. That would have been a second death down there. They have to be so careful in this tri-lane. Triple stun like that. It is a very, very dangerous time. Scandal in the mid lane is up against Sing Sing, who's actually Sing Sing the one playing the Invoker. Interesting. Taking some damage. He's got a Quas, so not sure which build he's going just yet. So we see some Observer Wards stopping the pull spawn. Very weird Observer Ward, but apparently it works. Very cool ward. Santa's in the jungle, level 2 now, with that Enigma. He's going to have to be very careful, because this dual lane could very easily just leave and go looking for Enigma kills, as Black continues to solo. And Kuroki top lane. 1437 with 8 last hits. Kuroki now at 7-1, so trading pretty evenly here as he is doing some good bear harass. And also, with that Orb of Venom, doing some good damage output on him. And they are about to look for some kills.
Yeah, Mouz again looking aggressive in this bottom tri-lane. We see the two heroes from Virtus.Pro backing up a bit, and they are not going to get initiated on, as Sexy Bamboo saw that they were retreating a bit. There's good ward coverage all over this bottom area in the jungle.
Sing Sing wants skill. Here comes the Cold Snap with the Iron Shell. It's going to be huge damage output. He's trying to juke it, but the range damage is going to come through. And Kuroki gets ganked. Great gank from Sing Sing there. He's such a good Invoker rune pickup. And with that Cold Snap and the Iron Shell, super easy kill going on the bear, as 1437 now going to have a nice advantage in his lane. Oh, look at that. Sentry Ward's as well going down. NS trying to pull here. He's going to find the Observer Ward. Sentry's a little late. And I love this Observer Ward, but it's a little bit in the middle of the game here. I mean, 3 minutes in, that Observer Ward could have possibly stopped the first and second Bloods there.
Yeah. That would have been nice for them to have beginning the game before those deaths. But
Ooh,
now they
stun
might
does
be able to
land.
chain with Come With Me.
He's going to do a fissure, though. NS still doesn't have his Poison Touch, which he cannot afford to skill right now. And until he gets probably level 4 or 5, his slow is not going to really be that big of a deal. Very weird that they went for a Dazzle pick. The game-deciding match, and they go for Dazzle. And they put him in like a safe, weird, babysitting dual lane kind of a thing. Very surprised about it.
Yeah, it's interesting that Scandal taking a little bit of damage here in the middle, but interesting that they didn't offer someone with a little bit more reliable stun to chain with Leshrac. I mean, Dazzle does have that stun, but not until Poison Touch gets up to level 3, so...
Yep, and they are still waiting for the chain disables. Aquala's up. Here comes that courier again. 2 clarity potions for Bambo, so he can continue to get the fissures. He's going to block the wave, actually. Very smart here. And that prevents them from pulling despite counter warding there. And NS can be like, oh god, they stopped the spawn again. So bot lane not going so hot for them. As Queen of Pain finds a regenerate, and Enigma continues to farm in that jungle.
Yeah, for some reason, I can no longer select anyone besides NS.
Yeah, that's an observer bug. Just go open the observer window, change your perspective to one of the 4 broadcasters, and then go back to free camera, and it'll be fixed.
All right, thank you.
That's been existed since Dota 2 came up, so everybody would always fight over broadcaster slots really hard. Especially the streamers like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. But luckily, it's I don't know, that's a quick bug fix, right?
Yeah, workaround.
Yes, a workaround, exactly. Nice little workaround. And there is NS actually covering the Enigma a little bit. Enigma's HP kind of low here. Gotta be slightly careful as Bambo as well as Come With Me might be trying to snag a kill, but they have such good ward coverage here. And NS is going to find Come With Me, putting some hits in. And they are going to have to split up. Caught him in the middle. Leshrac thinking about going in. Just level 2 though, and he's got to worry about that arrow. Level 2 arrow here. 180 guaranteed damage.
Yeah, if any stuns hit before that, then you can almost... If anyone hits a stun, anyone reliable hits a stun, then you can pretty much assume one of these Virtus.Pro heroes is going to die because they have so much chain in the area with Vengeful Spirit, with the arrow, and with Fissure. But looks like Bambo looking to initiate in the mid lane here up against Scandal. Going to be a little hard with that blink on the Queen of Pain, but he decides to turn around.
Yeah, he's coming back to the bot lane. They're going to try to grab a little bit of EXP from the neutrals and deny some, as well as they need Leshrac to get a couple levels up. Vengeful Spirit has an advantage, for God's sakes. And Mirana is level 5. I bet he wish he had a swap here. Fissure goes down. First stun, arrow. That's an easy kill. Great positioning for Mouz right now. 3-0. They're taking a big advantage. NS might get dived as well. Nice little poison. Or Shadow Wave, excuse me, as he's going to go juke. Come With Me, taking some decent hits from the creep wave. Everybody wishes he had a decent poison touch, and this dive is coming. Sing Sing also here. He's like, please, God, somebody TP to save me. But nothing is coming here, and he is completely trapped in. Does one Shadow Wave. Grave as well, but very, very unlikely he's going to be able to juke this out. There's the fissure. There's the hit. And another kill going on bot. Is this offensive trial lane is just rocking these guys.
Yeah, and it's really good for Black here. He's picked up 3 of those 4 kills so far in the game. And that's going to let him, we already see what it's going to let him do. He already has Treads up as well as Aquila at the 6-minute mark, while also having 34 last hits. So this game going extremely well here for the Mirana.
And that Priest of the Moons get really scary, guys, if they get that many kills early.
Oh my god,
He's going to be able to find a really fast Manta style, a stupidly fast. Scandal actually bringing him some treads, leaves, blinks away, dodges a lot of that damage. But once he grabs that really fast Manta style, the 15-minute Manta, he's going to have Starfall ready. His arrows are going to do a ton of damage. It's just going to be really, really rough for the Radiant team to have to worry about that.
Sing, in the meantime, his roaming has been really nice for assists, but he's got nothing. 400 gold, no kills, 7 last hits.
Wow. That is crazy. 7 last hits and 4 denies.
Scandal's got 37.
That's the power of Queen of Pain. Look at that base damage. He's up to 81 right now with the treads and a mantle. Doing a lot of dagger harass as well. He's been trading hits. There's the Scream of Pain. I mean, every time the Cold Snap comes out, he just blinks away. And Sing Sing isn't going Exort build. He's going Wex Quas, so it makes sense. Doesn't have the base damage to deal with it. And he went for a HP starting item build. He didn't have that Blades of Attack and the Ironwood branch, and Scandal has just been outlast hitting him very, very well. And that's a big deal. If you can outlast hit somebody that hard, that's going to make a huge difference in his farm rate in the mid game, despite him getting that kill on Kuroki.
Yeah, and in the bottom lane here, NS again getting initiated on there, choosing not to follow it up. As he did juke back behind that tower. They didn't want to take all that damage, but you can see he's down to about half health. He's going to have to pop that south.
Really interesting skill build as well. 2 loves of Grave here. Saw him do this the other time that he was played. Dazzle. And he went for, I think, 3 poison touch and then max Grave with only 1 heal. He's being so aggressive. Lone Druid does get killed, actually, on the top lane, surprisingly. Where did he die? He went back in. His HP was really low, but apparently he was trying to grab that Darkseer. Is there a black hole? No black hole from Santa. He was expecting to kill as we see the Grave on NS. Eats an arrow, but they might be able to get black before he ends up dying. Pops the heal up. The Starfall not able to cast out. Magic Wand as well, and Come With Me completely trapped in as we see the Scream of Pain. And a couple hits. Easy kill on Come With Me. Finally, the gank's coming, and that is 2 very, very crucial kills on the bot lane.
Yeah, they really needed those kills. Otherwise, this could have gone out of control really fast. If Mirana did continue that rate of farm, we would have seen something like a 15-minute mana. And at that point, she can put out unbelievable amounts of damage. Also, the Ultimate Orb giving her extra mana so she can better utilize the Star Storms. And we see a Wild Arrow coming in, but it's not going to hit anything. But if she does get all that mana up and get enough mana to be able to use Star Storm to farm, then the problem just escalates even further. It's a snowball, rolls out of control. So,
and Edict level 3 here, doing tons of tower damage. They don't have a glyph up. Come With Me might throw stun. He does throw stun. Arrow. There's a couple creeps in the way, so they're gonna be fine. A Scandal goes forward, pop the ulti. Scream Pain as well. Slow on black. He does still have his leap, and he gets out of there. A little bit of overkill, but it does push them back at least. And he's going to spend his last Scream of Pain and mana on a regen. Oh, I'm sorry, he's going to have to be in trouble. Oh, the blink lands. Arrows comes. The Grave lands down, so he will be able to blink out of this. The chain damage. The tornado. Blink. He gets out. 30 HP. Pops the last bottle. And they kill Invoker. Oh my god. Come With Me is going to go down, showing the power of Grave and NS. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Keeps them all up. Nobody dies there. That Grave, man. That Grave.
I can't believe Scandal didn't just die. Oh my god.
Man, I want to play Dazzle so bad right now.
VP is playing unbelievably well, utilizing Dazzle already in the early parts of the game. He did choose to put a 3rd level in that Shallow Grave, so they really are a little afraid about the offensive capabilities of Mouz here, and it looks like
he's maxing it.
He's gonna get the last level. I mean, if you've gone this far, you might as well finish it up.
Yeah, he's gonna put off his ulti a little bit as Virtus.Pro now pushing the top lane. Phase up on the Lone Druid, so he's gonna get out of there. As Santa also running, there's the Surge looking for the Vacuum. 1 Malefice goes down. He's gonna be able to catch Santa and pull him back a little bit. No, the Malefice is gonna keep him out. Vacuum does not latch. And no Fissure as well. Santa thinking about jumping in. He's going to have Soul Ring, Black Hole in 4 seconds, but the AoE from Scandal. Bambo gets picked off. 1437 Black Hole. Anything. Black Hole is casted. 1437 in trouble. Dazzle is even here. And they get a double kill top. And now Virtus.Pro is taking a kill advantage in this game. I can't believe it. Blow your brain a little surrounded here. No Edict quite yet, and the arrow's going to land easy kill on him. But the rest of the lane's going so well. A little bit of ping on the tower. It's so close to being picked off. And there's the TPN. Scandal wants that last hit. Are they going to get it? Oh, denied. Gets it. Blink out. Scream of Pain again. Come With Me down to 140 HP. Does he realize? It's like, do I take this kill?
I think Scandal just realized he's going to go back now. Oh my god.
Gets the kill. Dominating streak. Sing Sing phase boots. Level 8. And Virtus.Pro taking the advantage. Oh my god. Those Dazzle plays. He actually does grab a second Poison Touch. Not quite ready for the max Shallow Grave. But it goes down to 15-second cooldown. It's halved from the level 3 to level 4 range. But he wants his Poison Touch to be usable, and it totally is now. Cooldown's not maxed out, but the slow it provides is ridiculously good once you get it to level 3.
Yeah, that's going to be very useful for him. Especially if they can try to get a couple chains here. With the Leshrac stun, it's going to help them out a lot and able to grab a hero out of position. In the top lane here, Kuro is looking a little aggressive on 1437. He does get a really, really nice entangle on the Darkseer.
And he backs off immediately. A little bit of Iron Shell, gotta kill a thing, another entangle. Good stuff. 1800 gold on Kuro right now, no boots for him. It's been transferring back and forth. Might be getting jumped on 1437. Bambos, well, they don't really have a huge damage output though. It's pretty much Iron Shell is the source of their damage. And if the Fissure comes, he can always just TP out as Scandal's coming around the back. DD is up. They are going to be diving here. Come With Me, level 5. Black, just that treads with that Ring of Aquila. He's probably saving in Virtus.Pro. Kuroki does end up getting killed there. Was that Echo? Yeah, Echo as well. Fissure, Echo. Santa wants a kill, though. Eidolon spawn on Bambo. He's going to get Surge, though. Nice Surge, and that's going to keep him alive. No Queen of Pain comes forward. Scream of Pain. That's it. Picks him off. Wants the dagger slow. He's trying to run away. 3 seconds. He's going to TP. He's like, screw this. I'm out. No chance of you getting me. Ooh, Tornado, Leshrac bot, cold snap, stun, easy kill there.
Oh my
nope,
god.
Not over yet. Grave is on him, trying to keep him up. Nope, no chance that time.
Yeah, no way.
Sing? Oh, almost got the kill.
Misses the stun by
Wow.
inches there.
You know,
That
he went to gun him though. It was only level
Yeah.
2, but good attempt there.
Sing probably a little afraid after that close call right there. But Shallow Grave again in the later parts of the game is going to help them extend those team fights a little bit.
Yeah,
which
even
could
right
be
now.
useful for them.
I mean,
Yeah.
that would have been a double kill if it was not for Grave. They might have been able to get the follow up as well in the Dazzle, and they have to make the decision. Well, do we guarantee the kill on Leshrac? Oh, they might be pushed forward. Oh, Santa way far forward. Vacuum as well. There's the Iron Shell. He blinks out. He ran way too far up there. That was weird. It's like, oh, they're coming. I don't have Black Hole, but I'm gonna run close to them.
Yeah.
This would be cool. He had a wand and a mechanism at least, but that was a big mistake there.
Yeah, Scandal able to escape with that blink. Makes it out of there safely. But now we see Sing picking up his farm now. He's up to 37 last hits. He's still behind, but I'm sure we're going to see him try to make all that up as soon as possible. Black, at the same time, has 68 last hits. Doing really well. Enough for the Ultimate Orb or the Yasha if he decides to go right now for the parts of the Mana style.
Dazzle with the bracer now. Does do a stack pull. Courier, ooh. Almost coming into that one. So it's going to deny a lot of EXP from the bot lane, and that's going to be Black right now, who's still bot level 9, despite having such a great start, has really reduced his farm rate. Yasha, Ultimate Orb, he could buy something right now, but hasn't spent the money quite yet. Maybe he'll just go fast now. I don't think BKB is the way to go. I think Manto would definitely be a good option. Thinking about taking that tower, though. Scandal comes forward. He's got an Ultimate Orb himself. And NS still level 7. I want to see where it goes with this skill build next. Is he going to max out the Grave? Is he going to grab his ulti? I think it's just about time for his ulti. Oh, and all of Mouz is here. Every single one of them. Come with me, smoked. There's the Surge on 1437. Here's the arrow as well. It's going to get dodged.
Oh, my
Vacuum,
God.
though. Looking for Vacuum. It's going to get caught. 2 heroes. Going in. Come with me. Swap. Stun. Any second. First stun. Tornado. He's still alive. We'll be able to Grave in a second. Puts the Grave down at the perfect time. Fissure lands. Queen Pain from the back. There's the Black Hole. It's going to catch 1437. NS is going to get out again. I can't believe it. EMP as well, draining the mana as Santa is so low on HP. More right clicks. Grave 18-second cooldown, but Black drops. NS finally dies. Come with me going down though. Bambo with another fissure. They are so low. 1 hit, 2 hit. Santa's alive. Dead finally. Earthshaker drops. Dagger on Sang goes invisible. Mana is empty on Queen of Pain and no Scream of Pain. Do they have Edict? Oh, going the wrong direction. Sing juking it. Regenning up just a little bit. He's going to slowly inch back to his base and he makes it out.
Oh my god.
That
Scandal.
Grave, man. That Grave.
That is twice. That is completely paid off.
Yeah, and he's maxing out Poison Touch. Going for max Poison Touch here. Wants the damage and cooldown now. That is so amazing. Keeps him alive. They focus everything. He stays alive, backs off. Black Hole stops all options for him dying for a period of time. And they got 4 kills for 2.
Yeah, and they also picked up the tower in the top lane. That went, man, Scandal is playing so perfect. His Ultimate Orb is up. And Black opting for Yasha first.
So, yeah. Wow. 1,500 gold on Queen of Pain. Is he going to grab a Hex or is he going to grab a Lincoln's? I think this could be a Lincoln's game, for sure. They don't have that many disables.
You look at the opposing heroes, just being able to avoid the Vengeful Spirit stun
Or the swap.
or the swap would be invaluable for him. It's going to give him an extra blink, essentially, in that fight that he doesn't have to use on, you know, getting back in position or getting away from the stun, things like that. Scandal is sitting right next to the 2 Mouz heroes here in the bottom lane, and he's going to initiate on Come With Me and then blink around.
Ooh, he might be able to get a kill here. He's going to have a blink in 3 seconds. Come with me, 540 HP. We have NS coming forward. Invoker does kill Lone Druid on the top lane. They're able to catch him in the arrow. Grave, there's the Grave. Not dead yet. Poison Touch, come with me. He is dropped. Right click from Black as he gets out. You guys know Grave is good?
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet. And there it is. Finally maxed out. 15-second cooldown, 110 mana. Scandal. It's like, don't worry, Scandal, I got you. Holding you. Got you holding your hair back.
Stay right here. I'm here for you. Oh, man. And something important to note, even though we did see a small kill advantage in the beginning of this game, 2 Mouz, if you look at the gold graph, they're up 7,500 gold right now.
Wow.
They've got a lot of towers down. I mean, tier 1s, tier 1 and tier 2 in the middle and top lane are gone here for Mouz. They do only have their bottom towers remaining, and we look here at the towers for Virtus, and they've got everything except for one.
2. There's 2 on the bottom. But, yeah, still a lot of towers.
Oh man, this is... I can't believe that Dazzle has been so useful already. That's awesome.
Yeah, oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Kuroki, 100 gold away from his relic as well. Not bad farm. Went for the phase boots this game. Not liking the tranquil boots option, and they do get the last hit on the bot tower. Almost denied by Black there. I saw that arrow coming in. Not quite the right time, despite his great start. Just the Yasha now, 300 gold. He could have bought that Yasha a long time ago, I'd like to point out. A very, very long time ago. He's up to like 2,400 gold at one point, and he decided to go just save it. So he finally grabs that Yasha. And there's a drum up on Sing Sing. Santa, Blink Dagger, Mech, Soul Ring, and he's got an Ogre Club. His farm is excellent here. But the real hero, Kuroki on the top lane, 104 last hits. He is destroying this game. Despite being a solo top, he's been doing such a good job scouting and last hitting with the bear.
Yeah, and the relic's up on the bear, so 19-minute relic, be pretty useful for him, and he is not far off from finishing off that Radiance. And when he gets that point, that bear is going to become a lot more useful.
There's Blink forward. Oh, Black Hole gets casted. Come with me, does disable done. Just barely not catching him. Gonna ulti Black. One hit, wand pop. Swap as well. Huge play from Come With Me there. Oh man, he was playing ahead for that one. Fissure lands. Santa too far forward. Arrow picks him off though. And believe it or not, guys, Grave is not global. Man, that was such a good swap from Come With Me. Huge save there. He ran towards the allies, and then when they got close to the Priest of the Moon, just swap him out. That was so good. Huge play.
Really nice. Able to save one of their heroes. And here's the thing about Mouz's lineup. It's so unforgiving. Literally, if you take a couple steps in the wrong direction, we just saw, you just die. Because there's so many stuns that can chain together that it's going to be really hard for you to escape unless you're Scandal and have a Blink.
He's got a haste actually made. He goes forward. What is he doing? He's going to eat 1 stun, 2 stuns. Tornado, that's it. He's dead. No! He popped his wand. Popped his wand as he took the tornado damage. Mouse spamming wins. That was really close. Alright, they're being a little too aggressive here. I mean, I know they have a Dazzle, but that was so close to dying. Tornado almost doing it. So
and Bloated Brain does already have the point booster up. And,
nice. And the cloak. Love the cloak pickup.
Yep.
Leveraging his HP a little bit farther there. Kuroki Radiance, not yet. He's got the relic, or he's got it, I think. Here it comes. Only 1 boots, but who needs that? Phase on Bear, that's plenty, right?
Yeah. Bear too good.
21-minute Radiance on that Bear. No boots on the primary here, as we are going to see a gank going in on Scandal, but Scandal survives. Out of regen, though, down to 400. And NS still level 9. See what his build is from here. Does he get his ulti? Does he grab more heals? But Mao's not looking too strong. What's the gold graph like? 10k.
Yeah, it's moving.
They got destroyed mid. Sing Sing way out last hit by that Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain has great animation and huge damage though, so it's very tough to win that lane. And top lane Kuro got great farm. He's the most farmed hero on the map despite being a solo top. Oh, the entangle in 1437. This could be his death. Malphus, first fissure, puts him low. Is he fissure blocked? He got fissure blocked. Swap out. Great play by Come With Me once again. As Enigma blinking out. Stunned by Santa, and Come With Me is going to pay for that one. Walking through that Midnight Pulse as he goes down to ulti as well. Bambo, Poison Touch, right clicks. He's going to try to Echo Slam Surge, but he's dead. And now mid tower, no, mid tower's way gone. Creep waves are cleared, and now I think Virtus.Pro is going to try to take a Rex perhaps. They have 2 heroes dead. Or Roshan. Either way. Kuroki's still no boots though, and they're going for it. Roshan.
I think this is the right decision. They don't want to... I mean, it's 22 minutes. They already have a really nice gold lead. You don't want to get in a really awkward position by trying to take the Rax or the tier 3 tower and have a really good defense bring you down. But Mouz knows exactly what's happening. The Tornado EMP combo coming in from Sing, able to miss Scandal. He blinks out of there. Arrow does come in, and I think it just hit Dazzle, actually.
Yeah, 5 seconds stun for him. Is he going to die? Here comes the Grave. No, gets picked off. Huge wall arrow. And who's going to grab the Roshan? It's going to be Dire Team. Lone Druid picks it up, though, so they trade a little bit here as the Radiance is doing the damage. Is he going to have a resummon? He will. So he's going to be resummoning here with his bear up. But a huge loss for Virtus.Pro there. That arrow was so clutch. Fissure goes down. Kuroki is dead. And giant pickup for Mouz. Gem of True Sight even on the ground, and that couldn't have gone worse for Virtus.Pro.
Yeah,
Wow.
they lost everyone.
Well, I
plus
guess
one.
Mouz could have the Aegis, but that arrow is so clutch. That was the one here that did not need to get caught, and they were too greedy trying to grab the Aegis. Mouz came back. They TP'd to this tier 2 tower. And it is all... Man, NS. And he's the one who wrote the dire advantage for Roshan blog. He's the Dazzle. He has got to be unhappy about that one. If Roshan wasn't so close to their pick, I don't know if that was a buyback or just a respawn TP, but they were so close to Roshan pit. They take a Rex. They took a 5-year advantage, and that is going to hurt their jump. Wow, look at that. EXP graph going back towards 0. 5-year swing. Wow.
I also see a pretty sharp decline in the gold graph as well. About almost 4,000 gold from that fight.
Man, they have got to be bitter about that one.
There's a medallion up on Come With Me.
Nice choice. Helps them focus down solo heroes, especially with the Priest of the Moon. Just
Yeah,
a little bit
it'd
of
be
range
nice to
damage. It's going to be great.
And Mana Style is finished up for her.
Mana Style up, Treads up on Dazzle. Leshrac is going towards that Bloodstone. Could make a soul booster right now, but I think he actually needs to hold on to the Arcane this game because of that EMP. EMP Tornado started things off, did a lot of damage there. They just peppered up Virtus.Pro for that initiation.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Quas West Invoker was a really nice choice here for Sing Sing because if you look at the heroes that Virtus.Pro has, a couple of them, if you take away their mana, they're going to be almost completely useless.
Yeah.
And at top level of the EMP, it takes away something along the lines of like 400 mana.
Yep.
So that's half the mana pool of both Sana and NS. So they're going to be a lot less useful during those fights, especially if they've done anything beforehand. You know, if with that EMP, you can almost take away the Black Hole immediately. He's got the Soul Ring to follow it up, and here comes the EMP and Tornado combo again. Look at all that mana gone from Santa, and the arrow just misses. That would have been horrific for Santa.
The bear comes forward to do a little bit of Radiance damage, but they have to be so careful. Do have Blink Daggers on him, and wow, Darkseer's so farmed. Vanguard, Soul Ring, and a Pipe, and an Arcane. He's got 119 last hits here. He's doing so well. And they have to worry about that swap. Just level 1, of course, but
yeah,
no Blink Dagger on
is
Earthshaker.
a couple creep kills away here from picking up his level 3 ultimate.
I love Santa's positioning, but he's going to TP out. Kroki goes top. Enigma leaves. A couple pings on him, but he was long gone. And even a smoke from Mouz here. Radiant Ward is not going to spot them. They are invisible to the ward, and they might be able to find Ennis in the jungle here. They're going to be running right into it. Here comes Sing first. He's got Tornado ready to go. There's the vision. I think they see him, and there it is. Tornado, it's going to land. Here comes the arrow. Arrow's going to miss. EMP, though, but Cold Snap. I think he's dead anyways. He might... Nope, not even going to grave. Can't get it off. Too many mini-stuns there. And now Leshrac going to have to TP out. There's the chase. Vacuum? Nope. Makes it out. There's the ping.
They suspected he was there. There's the vacuum. But good awareness by him. TP's out immediately.
Good defense from Mouz, and then immediately going for that kill. Smoke paying off there. Picking off the Dazzle. Looks like he maybe bought some items. Maybe not. They have a Sentry Ward up. Man, that sucks they lost the gem. They were so far ahead at that point. They've got to feel so bad about it. But Mouz, with the nice initiation, they're able to pick them off. Totally profited from that point, and now it's evening up. Gold graph down to 6k. Wow, the EXP is in their favor now. Wow.
Gold graph on a huge decline, and now Mouz is going to start taking some towers of their own. Priestess of the Moon can split push pretty effectively with the Mana Style up now. Going to output a lot of damage on those towers to be able to leap out of there, or really ult if he really has to escape. And we see a triple TP back here for Mouz. They are not looking to lose a tier 3 right now.
Yeah, Kroki doing some split pushing there, which is very good. He's still transferring his boots back and forth, which is very interesting. It's like, okay, I want my bear to do the damage, I'll let that grab the phase boots, and he's like, oh, well, I need to run away now, phase boots transfer back. Very cost efficient, but very unusual. Definitely takes a lot of skill to be able to do that constantly. Know the best moments for the transfers and things like that.
Yeah, also not accidentally dropping it on the ground.
Yes.
Very important.
Not a good thing. Ennis can pick up level 11 now, so his weave is stronger. Gonna give his allies some armor, reduce his enemies' armor, and that's gonna pay off pretty well when that lone druid starts right-clicking a little bit. So a couple pings in the jungle. The bear scouting things out, gets sent back. It's like, I just want to be annoying with this. No problem.
Mechanism up for Enigma. I think that's been up for a while.
Yeah, I think he's had that one a bit. Still got that Blink Dagger as well, but the real important thing, he's 1,300 away from grabbing a BKB. And they have that Venge swap, but if he stuns Venge, it's over. Black Hole goes. Unless they can do the damage. But Mirana only Manta style treads, so Damage is not nearly as high as they probably want to be at this point. Looks like they're going to trade a tier 2 possibly for a tier 1. And that's right-clicking that tower. They don't have as much pushing power, so Mouz might be able to defend this. They're going to take the tower. Are they going to TP? Nothing yet. Eidolon spawns, and another heal goes down, and that tower is dead. Lone Druid find an invis. Do you really have an invis? Oh, it's his bear. Okay. Oh, that is nasty. Invisible bear that burns your face, and it's coming after the heroes. It's going on a hunt. It doesn't have boots, though, is the only downside. But it's got Rabid level 4. Who needs boots?
Yeah, doesn't need boots. You can just run around.
No problem at all.
And he is going to scout out the positions here.
Sing Sing gonna be mad when he discovers he's burning. He's like, "Why?"
Oh, he has a gem.
Oh yeah,
gem.
Runaway bear.
Bear, run! You know what you're getting yourself into.
And Croaky's gonna use it to farm small camps. Totally cool stuff. Look at this.
Doop.
Who needs
more gold? Doop.
It'd be like the worst thing ever. You're just like sitting there drinking out of a cup, and then you just start burning.
Yeah, you're like, oh really? Like, there's an invisible bear killing me right now.
Yeah, dude. I've talked about invisible bears in the room before. It is intimidating. Trying to catch 1437, but he actually backed off in time.
Sheepstick up here for the Queen of Pain, gonna let him try to punish someone a little bit more, and also be able to disable spells from Invoker or damage from Black.
Yeah, lots of good targets for that. Blink Sheeps. I mean, you have to realize how much that extends his reach. First of all, he can blink 1150 units, and this is a 900 range item. So he's got a 2k range. This is about a blink dagger's worth of just disable. It's huge. Oh no, sorry, double blink dagger almost. 1200 for blink, so. A very, very good tool to use. As Leshrac, no arcane boots out, but he's got that bloodstone finally with the cloak and the drum. Huge amount of HP and survivability for that cost. I really like that build.
And it looks like Darkseer is probably going to be going for a Shivas.
That's a great choice against the Lone Druid. Reduce that bear's attack speed. Really
slow him down, stop those entangles.
Yep. And Croaky still doesn't have boots, by the way, guys. That's kind of the point where I think it's a little unnecessary to not do this. I mean, he's essentially a 300 movement speed hero with Rabid. 350, I guess, so in some ways you don't really need it, but, I mean, I don't know. He's trying to finish his pipe is the thing, and there's going to be a dust, or smoke, excuse me. Dire Team has no vision of this, so they are running on out, going to be looking for kills. And Dazzle prepared for this. He's even got another dust on top of that. They're going to try to catch somebody. And Scandal will be the first person because he's got the sheep. And might be 1437. Here's the initiation. Hex goes down. It's on Invoker. Weave also being used. Ulti immediately starting. Actually whiffs on everybody. Vacuum. Epicenter. Or Echo Slam jumping down. Tornado at the wrong time. But the black hole being channeled. But it erupted immediately. And nobody is dead yet. I can't believe it. Virtus.Pro still alive here. And Santa completely out of mana. How has nobody died? Just Earthshaker. There it is. Leshrac is dropped down and Sing Sing immediately going invisible. That Echo Slam, man. That was so perfect.
Sick combo. That is such a sick combo. You vacuum everyone in and then just slam them, get the totem, followed up with the normal Earthshaker stuns, and you have so much damage and a pretty good amount of disable. And then in the meantime, they were able to get some more damage up, but only Leshrac actually falling in the end there.
That tornado actually messed things up for Mouz.
Yeah, it did, for sure.
I mean, Earthshaker was chain stunning, close range 3 heroes. He got the Echo Slam.
He should have dropped an EMP, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was the vacuum into the tornado. He saw that AoE, he probably had it queued up and he wanted it. NS might get caught, actually. Yeah, he looks pretty dead here. Doesn't even have a TP scroll, so...
Oh no, don't run in the arrow! Oh my god.
He was fine. He was totally fine. It's gonna juke it. Here comes the grave any second. Oh, the Hex actually. He's gonna stay alive. His allies are here. It's chain stun on 1437. Another test of faith. Puts the heal down as well. Deafening blast. Knocked that random dagger flying through the air. As the ice wall goes down, and surprisingly they keep NS alive. Great save there. I was like, alright, he is so dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Dead Dazzle. But good reinforcement there from Scandal and Blow. Able to keep him alive.
Hex making the difference. Roshan about to respawn. 30 seconds away, and they might be a little bit late for the Scandal. Goes back to base to heal. Got to fill up that mana pool. 17 to 20. Gold Graph is going back in the Radiant Team's favor. EXP Graph doing the same. I would argue that a Lone Druid is going to be a better late game carry than a Marana. If we compare their specific farm, Priest of Moon at 12k, Lone Druid at 12.8. So just about 500 gold ahead of him. He's got that pipe finish, so he's going to be very, very tanky at the very least. And Priest of the Moon, 3,500. If he goes a Butterfly, he's going to get a Demon Edge instead. I was going to say, if he has that evasion, I think that would be really good for him, but they still do have a lot of magic nukes, so he's going to go for that possible MKB instead. Maybe a Daedalus, not sure which.
Yeah, it's going to depend on how the next couple fights go. Daedalus is going to be nice if they're pretty confident in their ability to just burst down heroes. MK be a little bit more reliable.
And Scandal really wants his own BKB. Definitely required, especially against an Invoker. Earthshaker, you need that magic immunity. Arrow's going to scout out. Does not land on anybody, but the Tornado is going to land on Croaky. Bear's about to start things off. There's the Ice Wall. Pops the pipe as well. He's got good survivability. Does not get the Battle Cry off, and a few more right clicks focuses him. So our wand is popped right before he dies. And Bear, there's the Blink. Echo Slam. Croaky about to die finally. Are they going to get the kill? They do catch him. Mouz uses that ulti. There's the Vacuum. NS popping the grave up, and I think he is going to be dead this time. Too many damage sources, and he knows it. Ends up getting picked off. Great initiation by Mouz.
Scandal gonna go down too.
Scandal dropped. 3 heroes dead. Mouz team fighting and ganking so well here. Did Croaky even have boots? He didn't even have the boots on his hero that time. They were on the Bear.
Yeah, maybe he'll consider investing in a pair of shoes for his main hero.
I don't know if it would have saved him, but it might have been enough. He stayed alive for a really long time, and Mouz is now going to take their gold advantage back. 3 kills and a tower. Roshan is up as well. Oh man, they're going to profit hard from this gank. That was perfectly played by Mouz. Giving Virtus.Pro a little bit of a taste of their own medicine from the last game. It's like, oh, Roshan's almost up? Let's gank you. And then we'll take it.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to take down this so fast.
Alacrity makes a big difference.
Yeah, Alacrity and Medallion instantly going to go down.
And nothing that Virtus.Pro can do about it. No black hole was used that team fight, by the way. So.
Yeah, we still haven't seen any really nice black holes here by Santa. There were a couple that were pretty decent, but we'll have to see if he can try to get a better position in the next fight and try to catch that Vengeful Spirit, which thwarted his last attempt at a black hole.
He just doesn't have the, hasn't had the opportunity yet. That's all.
Yeah, he does have the BKB now. He's used it a couple times.
There's the blink in mid. Going to be a great fissure landing on 4 heroes. And more disables Poison Touch, actually. He's not going to be able to get the vacuum off. He does. Puts them into a grab, but oh, great. Entangle now and a few more right clicks. I think he's dead. Yes, finally does go down. That took a lot, man. He is so farmed and tanky. It's amazing farm on Darks here.
And Mirana is going to instead go for that Monkey King bar. It's all finished up.
Cool. So, mini bash, interruptions. All great stuff. Croaky's still no boots on his primary hero. He is Rabbit actually on cooldown. A little bit of a mistake, but
and 1437 has 395 GPM compared to Mirana's 401, so that just shows you how well that Darkseer is farming.
He pretty much had free farm against a Lone Druid, which we don't usually see. I think he might have done some pulling as well in just general jungling. A Lone Druid is a fairly even matchup. Croaky, despite being an awesome player, I mean, they both got a lot of farm. It wasn't like one person shut the other guy down. Neither really had that option.
Yeah, they just both had farm for days.
They still have a gem up as well, by the way. Yeah, Sing Sing does still have his gem that he stole. He's got an Aghanim Scepter as well. 2 levels of Exhort, 4 levels of Qualis, so going to be casting a lot of spells in the upcoming team fights. And Blink Dagger still up in Earthshaker. I don't think he's getting a Dagon. Probably going to be a 4-staff. Probably looks like a Dagon, though. Does not. Is not, though. And Queen of Pain 300 away from that BKB. Blinks back as Mouz's team is coming forward. Doesn't see him, though. But
yeah, it looks like they were thinking about trying to catch out Scandal, but it's really hard to catch out the Queen of Pain, especially with the Hex. Can hex someone who does most of the disables and then just blink away.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely crucial. And he wants it. 200 gold away. He's going to be able to get it from this camp, plus the small, I think.
Yeah, he's got it.
And as soon as he grabs that, I think Virtus.Pro is going to see some action. They finally has boots up on his primary hero, that extra 55 movement speed. Rabid being used as well, and his Bear's actually going to go split push top. Just going to go stand next to the creep wave, doing that damage.
Yeah, and as long as he keeps track of that, he'll be able to bring it back right for the fight, be able to bring that Radiance damage into the team fight. You just got to be careful that it doesn't get caught up there.
Yeah, if it died, that would be a little bit unfortunate, but I'm sure he's off cooldown now, so Bear can die twice and still be okay. Leshrac, 16 away, 1.6 away from his BKB. And Enigma actually picking up a Perseverance. Refresher? No, it's going to be Lincoln's. It's going to be Lincoln's for sure. He wants to stop that swap. If he can stop the swap, he gets guaranteed black holes.
Yeah.
Nothing. So as long as he pops his BKB before anybody does a nuke on him, it'll stop Lincoln's and Lincoln's only. Or, I'm sorry, it'll stop swap and swap only. But he's a ways away from it. Yeah,
it's a really nice way for him to contain it. It's going to be a long way for him to get there, but if they can start landing a couple black holes reliably, then this entire team fight is going to look a lot different The bear is outputting 150 per hit, plus the radiance damage as well. We have Scandal, who is also putting out a pretty fair amount of damage. So if they can get people caught inside that black hole while they still have a couple alive, it's going to be really nice for them. It's going to completely change from the last couple team fights we've seen.
Looks like Virtus.Pro might do some counter pushing. Kuroki at least, look at this, he's going to come forward. He is in regular boots mode, pushing the wave a slight amount. As it's going to start attacking, the Dire team is going to realize, they're like, oh god, Lodred's actually top here. There's the battle cry. And he's going to transform back. He wants to be in range mode, but battle crying, waiting for the creep wave to come forward. If they could trade a tier 2 for a Brax tower, that would be huge. And look at the damage coming out. Hitting pretty hard. Tier 2 is up. There's a grave. They're initiating. Manta split as well. Santa gets put in. No black hole for him. He actually used it, but swapped out of it. And 1437 on the low ground. The fastest little piggy you've ever seen. And Enigma is dead. Kuroki trying to take the racks. There's the TP coming back, so Black is not going to be able to continue the team fight as Scandal goes in, pops his own BKB, wants to grab Bamboo. There's the dagger, a few right clicks, it's going to be close, doesn't get the kill, makes it out. Going forward though, wants to get 1437 as well. Poison Touch out of range. And not the best trade for Virtus.Pro, not over yet though. There's the wall, there's the vacuum as well. Poison Touch on 1437, Cold Snap on Scandal. Can he blink? Another great grave, going to keep him alive for just a second. Tornado. Balancing up, he blinks away. 4 HP here. Grave doing the work, but NS also going to drop. Godlike streak for Sing Sing now, despite having a rough early game, is coming after. Cold Snap in 5 seconds. He doesn't have a TP scroll, looking for the stun. Puts out the damage. He's going to try to grab him. Lightning comes through. I don't think he's going to make it though. Cold Snap, it's going to be close. No, does not get the kill. 300 HP left on Invoker. Good decision making there. He knew he wasn't going to be able to run away. Tried to go for that kill. And 3 dead from Virtus.Pro and not able to take a Rax tower.
Yeah, and 1437 with that last couple kills is going to be able to finish up that Shivas.
Ooh, that's going to be so nasty. So they were able to swap the Enigma out, waste his black hole. Look at Venge. Very aggressive warding going on. And Santa's still so far from a Lincoln's. Lincoln's is so expensive.
Yeah, Lincoln's is... oh.
He needs like 2,400 gold. It's a 5k gold item. You could pretty much have a sheep stick for just a little bit more. 5.6 for a Hex, 5.1 for a Lincoln's. But it will stop the swap at least, and he looked like he did die in the last team fight because of swap. Definitely canceled his BKB or his swap or his black hole as well.
Yeah, his black hole literally did absolutely nothing. Immediate swap out of there. Bye, come with me.
Definitely some nice plays. Spirit Bear tanking things up a little bit, trying to grab up that ancient farm. As Kuroki is trying to farm the game here. I think it's going to be tough. Almost, nope, we have Come With Me on the low ground. Still doing some very aggressive movement here. But Black is top. MKB up, Manta, and that Aegis, so even if he dies, he comes right back. Let's blow your brain trying to continue his farm. 2,200 gold. Come With Me coming forward, looking for swap. Not going to get it, though. Kuroki picking up the last of the Ancients. Respawns again. But they're going to have to go defend the tier 2 top. Santa does have a TP. And he's going to find a illusion as well. So going to scout out with that. If they can maybe win some team fights here. Virtus.Pro is going to be back in the advantage, but Mouz is definitely carrying. Gold disadvantage is actually in Mouz's favor. So they are behind in gold. Tower goes down. That'll equal things up just a little bit here. Probably because of Kuroki's been farming it so well, I'm assuming, though.
Yeah, he's been on fire with the farms.
And they back off. That's an illusion, actually, pushing bottom. They stun that? Nope, just a wave of terror. They're like, there's no way Enigma is pushing our bot racks by herself. It's just not happening.
Black gonna keep farming up here. He's up to 4,000 gold. We'll see what he decides to purchase next. Buyback at this level only gonna cost 1268, so he can be pretty comfortable right now buying an item, at least part of the item.
I think Butterfly is the way to go at this point. It was arguably the better choice before, but with MKB up, he can interrupt TPs. He's gonna spot a Scandal. Arrow. Oh, does get dodged. Left a little bit early. Thought he was gonna get that one. He's like, oh yeah, here's my kill. Would have been a hard kill either way.
Yeah, it would have been tough.
I feel like Queen of Pain probably needs to Shivas herself. Definitely increase that armor levels. Could even get an AC. Now AC's gonna be on Kuroki, of course, but not quite able to farm his up yet. Spend a lot of time in range for him actually. Good movement speed from that.
Yeah, he did decide to keep the phase boots himself, put the normal boots on the bear.
These wards from Come With Me have been excellent. Look at the forward vision here. They're just looking to pick off heroes. Santa might get caught, looking for the blink. Vacuum's gonna miss. Ooh. And that's a little bit far forward actually, as we see a Malefice on 1437, but he's got that Shiva's guard up. He's regenerating 20 HP per second right now. Does nothing. Santa's so far forward. It's just, man, he's got a blink dagger. Do you really need to be in swap range?
Yeah, back up. Jesus.
Ugh. It's making
Vengeful
me so
Spirits,
nervous.
come with me. Still not level 16, so he doesn't have that ridiculously long range swap.
Sitting pretty far back, waiting for that black hole. They do know that Enigma has that blink dagger. And NS with the double bracer. Plus treads, range damage from the low ground. Alacrity is used. There's the poison touch. He's going to leap back last second. He has some pretty good counter push. This is the EMP actually. Going to land on Leshrac. Draining a good chunk of mana. That's 400.
Yeah, it's full level, so 400 mana drained.
That's a problem for Lesh.
He's going to back up.
And Mouz thinking about coming back in. Very, very tense moment. Earthshaker with a blink and a force. You got to keep him in mind. If he can chainstone a core hero like NS or even the Queen of Pain, catch him before Blink Dagger or before Black King Bar, that is just going to be absolutely crucial. And I think they're going to run up to the high ground and pop a smoke, perhaps? No, they actually don't have one, so farming it is. Miranda's HP is a little low, 1k. Missing 500 before a team fight is not a good thing, but they even have a mech? I don't think. They don't even have a mechanism, so they got no heals or an urn, for the record.
Yeah, they don't have anything.
Kind of weird, but even a point booster up on Venge. Why not an urn? Start a mech. Mech Venge, totally fine, right?
Yeah, standard. It's alright, it's got the medallion already.
Yes, extra bonus damage from that. And Bear's scouting things out. Looking for those kills. Mega pings. Roshan is about up, 30 seconds away. So is this teamfight push going to go better for Virtus.Pro is the question. Invoker buys the Scythe of Vice. Aghanim Scythe on Invoker. Great item choice. Hex is going to be ready. Santa buys the Lincoln Sphere recipe. 1,200 gold away from his ultimate orb. And now they stand and wait.
Yeah, now that we could be here for another 3 days.
Bear's like, I gotta buy my Hyperstone, guys. This is important. Big attack speed. Both of the waves are pushing though, and oh, this is terrible for Virtus.Pro. Mouz is up on the high ground, and they're gonna be like, oh, we have a giant wave push bottom. We have a giant wave push top. I like how they're just gonna let the top handle itself. They do have a glyph pop, and the tower is gonna be able to take care of this. There's only 4 range creeps. Look at that stun. Oh, that's a cool animation. That was very, very smart. They let the top handle itself. They said, okay, it's going to take damage. We'll take bottom with our Queen of Pain. She can get back immediately as we see the pipe. Are you kidding me? BKB! Oh, man!
Wow.
Terrible initiation for Virtus.Pro. They're going to force it. I don't know if forcing is the best thing to do.
Yeah,
Dagger goes on 1437. They thought for sure that Mouz was in there. And now Queen of Pain without her core item. Arrow's going to land on the bear. They might try to pick it off. Malefice on 1437. There's the vacuum. Santa, no BKB yet. He's a little bit late. Arrow, the grave gets popped. Is he getting popped as black hole? There it is. Black hole goes down on 1437. The swap immediately. Enigma drops, and the meteor doing so much damage to these heroes. Shiva's guard going down. Black is going to die. 1437 may drop as well. Couple right clicks. Poison touch. Earthshaker goes in, but Kuroki is still alive. Darkseer falls. And buybacks coming through. Scandal, chain stun, medallion. Right clicks. 2 heroes. Pick them off. Can't believe it, and now blow your brains out, about to die as well. Gets picked off. Sunstrike even, a little bit unnecessary. Buybacks, anything, nothing. 2 heroes dead, and Mouz is going to be able to take it.
Yeah, Mouz had a double buyback during that fight. Darkseer, and
Mirana, I believe.
Another one as well. Yeah, I think it was
Aegis
Mirana.
timed out. Queen of Pain also buying back, but it's too late. Dire Team was closer. They grabbed the cheese, they grabbed the Aegis. 20 to 29 now as Virtus.Pro backs off.
And there is going to be Butterfly next from Mirana.
Great choice there. Eagle Sun could be a Ethereal Blade, but I don't think that would be smart.
Yeah.
Need that evasion big time.
Pretty bizarre.
So wow. Vacuum starting things off right, pulling Enigma out of position again. His BKB was not in time. He was disabled for too long. And not to mention the whole Black King Bar Queen of Pain. They're like, oh, they're in there. Let's go. Somebody made a judgment call.
Awkward. That sucked for him.
Yeah, somebody made a judgment call and it was wrong. Mouz thought they were going to try to snake it, but it didn't happen. And Black Hole also on cooldown. The worst thing about that. They're not even at full strength right now, and Mouz is going to come forward. They want to fight. Oh, the arrow lands on Leshrac. This couldn't be any worse for them. Grave a little bit early, but still have half HP. EMP draining some mana. Bear trying to get some entangles off on Black. He's going to mantle split, though. They do get the entangle. He's going to leap past, though. Spreading those vines. Kuroki's cooldown on his bear is pretty high, so he's going to have to be so careful with this not dying. As Scandal goes in, tries to counter push. Meteor lands. Oh, the chain stun from Bambo. Scandal's going to get picked off. Vacuum. This could be the end of Virtus.Pro if Bambo as was. Mouz can win this teamfight. Another swap goes on. Kuroki out of position. Looking for stuns. Medallion is used. Black goes forward, actually. His Aegis is right there as the lightning grabs him. Leshrek's like, okay, I'll take that. And Santa, first stun, Black King Bar, Malefist on Black. He's going to try to pop his ulti, but taking some more range damage. And it is off cooldown. 1437, too far forward, though. Gets entangled, and the right click happens. They do take their Rex, though. Melee Rex, ranged Rex. Mouz takes their tactical advantage. 48 minutes in, 21-30.
Yeah, and look at the gold graph after that fight.
0?
And we are back to
Oh,
the beginning of the game, everyone.
EXP.
Congratulations.
They got EXP, though. They've
Yeah.
been forcing those buybacks. Dazzle doesn't have a whole lot of items, so...
Dire's bottom tower.
And they weren't able to finish it. They've got the... I mean... Kuroki's still working on that AC. He's very close to it, about 300 gold away. They're actually going to push forward since Darkseer is on cooldown, but... I don't... They can maybe take a tower, but I don't think they're going to be able to take much else than that. All the ultis are off cooldown.
Yeah, they don't have very much. They're just pushing right now. They're trying to push their lanes out. Mirana finishes up the butterfly. Really, they're trying to give room for some farming here, but they haven't really. I mean, never mind. There's a Hyperstone on the bear. So almost done with the AC.
Yeah, he's about 200 gold away. And Simpson comes forward. Actually, he's going to blast this. There's the meteor as well. Tornado, using them fingers. Blink past though. His NS Stainer on a little bit too long, gonna get all of his mana drained. He has nothing. He's got a wand.
Yeah. 0 mana.
And they back off. Only 2 wards up for the Dire team. Radiant team has no vision. There's a DD down here, but they're not going to notice it. Santa's going to go to the top lane to push. He's still 700 gold away from that Lincoln Sphere. That could be the savior that Virtus.Pro needs, but... I mean, the swaps have been perfect. Just absolutely clutch swaps out of
Come With Me has played freaking perfect.
Yeah, totally.
In all of these games.
And Scandal, no new armor item quite up yet for her, so still very easily right-click down. And this is the part where Crystal or Priest of the Moon gets really, really scary. Huge attack speed, huge damage, and that Manta style.
Yeah, and at the same time, Scandal is becoming a little less effective. He has had his level 3 ultimate for a couple fights now, and it hasn't been helping too much. Priest of the Moon, now with the butterfly finished, is going to be a lot more horrifying to deal with. That 35% evasion is going to be unbelievably useful in the next fights. MKB going to put out a lot, and I think they're going to be able to catch out Scandal right now. He is going to just instantly go down to that 4-man gank. Blow Your Brain is BKB'd up, and it's going to instantly go down to the right click.
There was no chance of him surviving that. Venge was there to swap. She's level 17 now. 1200 range on this. And I think this is going to be the last defense for Virtus.Pro. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. AC's up in the Spirit Bear. And think where they were at. All they had to do was win that Roshan fight, or not get destroyed in Roshan. That was all it took for Virtus.Pro to continue their advantage.
That gold graph is one of the saddest stories I've ever seen for Virtus.Pro.
Yeah. There's the vacuum. Trying to catch a Enigma, I think.
Yeah, I mean, here's what has to happen for Virtus.Pro. Essentially, they have to have a perfect black hole, and they have to catch Venge. But the Lincoln's is done.
Is it?
It's done. Yeah, it's done. It's in a stash.
They're going to take a Rax before they're ready to fight, though. Still cooldown for 2 core heroes, and they have to take a 2 Rax disadvantage. There's no way they can defend this right now.
I have no idea why. I guess Santa just decided that there's no way that they can defend this, but I wouldn't have happily given away a Rax. And now he's going to TP back. It's a little bizarre.
They couldn't hold it. There's no way they could have... They had 2 heroes dead. There's no way they could have fought that. They had to lose the second Rax. And he grabbed his Lincolns at least, but... Smoke is used on him, but they're at a 2 Rax disadvantage. They basically have to make something happen right now.
Yep.
And it's really uphill. Priest of the Moon with that butterfly, it's just... I don't know.
Yeah, Roshan's still not up for 5 minutes, and they're not going to be able to rely on anything like that. Mirana is getting unbelievably huge, unbelievably scary. Grabs a regen rune. Doesn't really help her that much. But we have a ton of damage coming out of Potom with 300. She does have the mana style is going to help as well with the mini crits or the mini bashes from the Monkey King bar, going to keep anyone from really leaving. It looks like Mouz really has the potential to win this game very soon, unless something goes unbelievably perfect for Virtus right now.
Well, they are going to finally get a black hole, I can guarantee. Well, actually, that's why I grabbed an MKB. Enigma. I don't know why I never made that connection until now. Lincoln Sphere.
Awful.
Lincoln Sphere is not going to save him.
Yeah, so it's essentially he's only going to have the black hole for the duration of his...
He has to catch Mirana without losing his Lincoln Sphere. It's the only way, as they might fight on the high ground here. This one Surge. Virtus.Pro in the bot lane. They might be the ones to get initiated on. 1437 comes forward. Here comes the vacuum. BKB's popped by Sante. He's looking for it. There's the black hole. It does catch 2. Ulti as well. Hasn't been disabled, the black hole, just yet. But Sexy Bamboo away. Tornado as well. Here's the Shiva's guard. NS still alive, though. Weave has been used, so their armor's increasing. Santa's gonna get Grave, so he doesn't end up dying. He's gonna try to TP up with the Manta. I'm sorry, the MKB does interrupt him, and he gets killed by Illusions. 1437 solo gets dropped. They have immediately buying back, though. And Leshrac still alive. They need to get out of there right now. Double kill for Dark. So you got Dazzle with the wall. Those Illusions, man. Scandal too far forward. Cold Snap now stunned. He's gonna die for that one. Trying to do damage to come with me, and all of a sudden they had everybody up. They lose 3 heroes, well, 2 heroes that didn't necessarily need to die, and this could be it. Mouz coming forward.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they didn't catch the double buyback or what, but as soon as that double buyback came, they should have just left. They should just take their couple kills and go home, because when they come back in full force, you see what happened. They lost 2 more heroes, really for absolutely nothing, and now it looks like they might lose Blow. There is the swap, and he's just going to get instantly brought down by Mirana, doing so much damage. The attack speed is ridiculous with the alacrity, and there is the GG, well played out of Virtus.Pro. They're going to drop down to the losers bracket.
Wow, Mouz making it all the way through. Going to be playing against next KZ in the winners bracket semifinals. Well, the winners bracket finals. The overall, yeah, I guess it's winner bracket semifinals. But they take the win. Wow, Virtus.Pro losing that one team fight at Roshan when they had a giant advantage due to excellent Dazzle play, and they just peaked off. Couldn't do anything at that point. Dazzle not able to farm, not as much contribution, and Mouz came back. Huge comeback by Mouz. And yeah, that's a bitter loss.
Great play. It's a huge loss for Virtus.Pro, because now they're gonna have a much longer road back up to try to get this qualification ticket. And Mouz is going to move straight along here, and a huge win for them. They must be unbelievably happy right now.
Yeah, they were so on the verge of defeat. That's a painful loss for Virtus.Pro. All right, guys, that is it for that best of 3. We'll be back in a second. Any shoutouts? First of all, GhostGamers.net. Go check it out, guys. We're both Ghosty Gamers casters, so make sure you stay tuned for all of the international coverage. We're covered East and West, so if you haven't been watching the East qualifiers, there's going to be articles and reviews of everything that's been happening.
Yeah, and you guys can check me out at twitch.tv/ggnet, WhatIsHip, and again, check out Ghosty Gamers for awesome information.
Yep, and if you want to see more from me guys, follow me on Facebook or Twitter at Purge Gamers, or on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/PurgeGamers, where I will be posting the best matches of today. So, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with some more information in just a bit.